Alright, welcome back to the farm here. So, didn't really do much off-screen. We did a bunch of work yesterday, a lot of contracts, got some good money. I need to turn those in. I didn't turn them all in. So let's, these are active, that's the problem. Okay, I can either cancel these or I can give them some of my bales. So let's see, what do I want to do? Let's see, I think we're getting close to being able to cut our next field. We don't really need them at the moment, so I will look and see what the growth state is on. Let me see. It's grass and alfalfa, let's see. So these are pretty much ready to cut. So I can deliver all my bales, and that should hopefully get them those missions done. So that is still showing growing. Good. Okay, so let's do that, I think. How's it going there, Citrus? Alright, let's check these contracts. Try to wipe these. Let's see. So they are dry it, tedder, and bale it. Okay, animal dealer, animal dealer. Alright, so let's go get that cash. Nope, I need to plug my joystick back in, and I keep forgetting to get coffee for like the 900th time. Why is my joystick? I plugged in the hard drive, not the joystick. That would do it. Knock this music down just a hair. Alright, there we go. How's it going there, Connor? What's up? Put the tow bar on. Tow bar. Stick it over here for now. So if you guys didn't notice, I just noticed it myself in Stormworks. There was a so they put out the hotfix. So version 1.9.8 hotfix rework. Rework fluid system to be much more consistent with pre-space update behavior. Fluid system now driven by delta pressure, which is change in pressure, and liquid is partially compressible to assist with the flow. So again, liquid should not be compressible, but again, it helps with game mechanics, so I'm all for that. This update fixes steam and other fluid component. Rework, rebalance RCS to have lower power and gas consumption. That's definitely nice to see. Lower gas consumption. I wasn't really sure about what the power was. I've been running infinite electricity for all my tests. Fixed exhaust and steam particles, so that was an issue people were having. So that's good to see. You know, kind of, you know, as you can see, in a couple weeks, most of the issues are fixed. I think people need to keep that in mind next time they want to go insane. Let's see. Citrus sent me a message about. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I'll take a look at that mod at some point. Interesting. Yeah, I'll take a look at that mod. Alright, so let's get ready for this baling. So our grass fields aren't quite ready. So what happened yesterday, if you went around, was we did a bunch of contracts, and I screwed up. I didn't read one of them, and so one thing you can do is you can use other vehicles for you can lease vehicles for the contracts, and so then you can pick which one you like the vehicles best, and then you can lease up all those vehicles, and then you know, do the other contracts. The issue being that, you know, a couple of contracts that I accepted, they needed dry bales, and we were wrapping silage bales. So we got the money for them, but in order to get this done, need some dry grass, which, let's put it this way, hay is dry grass. So, try to eat this. I'm going to try to kind of cheat this a little bit here. So hay is dry grass. Grass is wet grass, essentially. So kind of the terminology is helpful if you kind of understand that. So the, you know, hay is when you dry your grass. It lasts longer. It won't rot as quickly. The issue being is then, you know, now you have less moisture in there, and you need to supplement the moisture for the animals. So, but it lasts long. Let's see, what's up? Why is the work mode not taking the bales? That's the question that I have for myself. Okay. Select material. Trying to get this to work here. Work mode is on. Select square bales. Let's drive by it and see if I can't. So this is an auto load trailer. I don't really like auto load trailers, but there's really like these small bales. There's really nothing you can do about it. They're just like they're too small. It'll take a million years. Big bales I like to hand load. Trying to get this to suck up the bales. So. All right. So let's see. Square bales, G again. Select material. Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with that. X. Trying to get control of this to get it to work. Can't always get this trailer to work right, so. Okay, so let's see. Definitely not going to load this trailer by hand, but it puts a big bales on it, at least. So these should be adhering to there once I get them on, once I get them close. So I have to kind of play with this until I can get it to start sucking up bales. I also have manual attach on, which could. What we'll do is we will hook a tractor up and then try to get this to go. How's it going there, Puzzlo? Joystick on the floor. Another good Tarkov short yesterday, if you guys are interested. Good sniping. Was enjoying a little Tarkov there yesterday. So now with that update being out for Stormworks, you know, I'm looking to probably get back into some of that as well. I'm still gonna play this, but you know, I'm gonna get back into some Stormworks more. I was really waiting for that. You know, it's kind of, I was advising patience for a lot of people who can't take the bugs. Like, some people enjoy testing the bugs and going through, and they don't mind them. That's fine. But you know, if you're somebody who gets frustrated by that sort of stuff, it's best to take a little break. You know, and so it was. You know, for example, I didn't want to make tutorials that were going to be outdated if they changed the fluid mechanics, and I didn't want to have to rebuild things, especially like, you know, you see some of my really complicated builds. I don't have to rebuild a ton of stuff, so it's often better to just take a little break, you know. So let's see, why won't you go into work mode? Work mode, select bales. We want 120 bales. I was having issues with this before. It was taking like a bunch of tries to get this to go. Is that? Oh, it's my front end loader. I'm just not seeing it. Okay, let's go to the cab. View work mode. Okay. So trying to get these bales to grab. We'll see what's up. Kind of need this trailer to work. The manual attach may have screwed something up, but we'll see. Like, I don't think I can fold this trailer anymore. Interesting. grab some of these big bales. Put it in there. That's what you do. Alright, you're in Discord yet. Thanks for the reminder. I always forget to go in there. There we go. Alright, I'm in Discord now. How's it going there, Citrus?
Fine. Internet's not really working today. So the mod suggestion.
What'd you say?
Look on our Discord chat.
Yeah, I looked at it really quick. I'll have to look at it again. A bit more in depth. So that's some proper skill there. That's something to fold out, right? Yeah, it is fun there, Puzzlo. It's I always love the machines of it. You know, it's kind of planned correctly. You know, you get a good variety of play, and you have different things to do, which is nice. You know. Yeah, the management aspect of it. You know, if you're running where you have to worry about your money and have plans with that is. Gives it a good depth, I think. It would be good if it gave us a leader count that we need on the contracts, but. Unstack it. Oh shit. Bang the trailer there. Fail. That sounds good there, Puzzle. Wow. How many times can I steer into this trailer? Need my coffee. Got one with some weak ass from yesterday. The other one's brewing. I gotta get that in a minute. So I'll be useless to everybody. Don't tip over the stacks. I put this bale on funny, so I have to kind of fix it. And it's kind of high, so it's hard to see. Alright, there we go. There. Got it off there. Oh, look at that. Look at that stack job. Oh, shit. As it falls. It's funny. There was, there's some post on on Reddit yesterday, and I think the more reasonable people prevailed on it. Was like, should they revert the save to? Should they revert the game back to before the DLC came out? And more people said no, but it was like it's as you can see, the hotfix came out now, fixing the last blocker, and it was kind of 2 weeks is a reasonable time to get this stuff fixed. It's like you can't just kind of relax and play something else. Like I play Stormworks a lot more than most, and it's like I've had no problem taking a little break. It's good. It's good to take a break sometimes. It re-energizes you. You get burned out if you just do the same thing constantly. I have that issue quite often. So it's like, take a little break, let them fix it. If you want to test, and then bingo. Like a bunch of people were still pissed off about, or their main focus. Try to characterize it correctly. Their main focus, the thing they like to build, is Steam. And they're still bummed out. It's like they're gonna fix it, man. They came out with the new fix. I haven't tested it or anything, but it's like it's out now. So it's like just need a little patience and these things get done. I'm not gonna be able to sell. I'll take this. This is gonna be very slow. We will. I'll bring the train here. So I want to make sure I can unload. I'm gonna hand load a couple small bales. I like to find a small bale accumulator. What the hell did I just... Oh, the weight. I just ran over my weight. Shit. It's green sitting in the grass and I'm stuck in my mouse. Good. That was to be expected. Need my coffee or I'm going to be driving like an idiot all day. The last thing you ever want to... vehicle you want to get stuck is your front end loader. Front end loaders are so easy to get unstuck from everything. You use the arms of the bucket. Like if you get your front wheels stuck, you can lift your front wheels up and you can slide and drive. You can put yourself up on the things. It's just like front end loader is the king for stuff like that. And that's like I had the John Deere 310D stuck, and one day. And I just used the bucket to get out. Pick the front wheels up, push forward a little bit, get the front wheels on good solid ground. You can tip one wheel out of the hole. I was like stuck in a really big hole, and it was, it's a breeze to get out. It's like it's one of the most important pieces of equipment. If something gets stuck, like you can lift heavy things, you can jolt things and move them. It's really helpful. That and a forklift tend to be the important tools to get out of problems. So. It sucks when you get stuck. Now let's grab this tow bar. This is a little bit, the manual attach mod will screw certain things up, so be careful of that. It is something that's been around for a long time. It would be nice if they would add it to the game innately. That way, it just, mods are cool, but it's some of the innate stuff's always easier because it's developed to work that way. There we go. Okay. We're gonna continue loading a little bit. I'll shut the engine off on the Deere. A little hand loading here, not too much. So what's that mod do, Citrus? I didn't have a chance to really read it too much.
Manual refuel.
Oh, okay, manual fuel. Copy, got it. That's neat. It's in the title, Farming Sim 22. FS 22. R. Strappage on here. There we go, we're strapped up, and let's take a run. So we're at max weight too, so this is... Tend to want to take something as your power unit with some weight on it, or else you're going to lose your trailer. That's one reason why I don't take the semi-pull trailers. Is semis are horrible at pulling stuff like that because they don't have any weight on them. You know, they're designed to have that trailer weight on them. So you take something like this with a little bit of a bed, it helps, especially if you filled this bed a little bit, you get even better performance. Because ideally, when you're hauling heavy stuff, you want to have the mass as far forward, you know, not necessarily as far forward as possible, but you know, if you were loading your trailer, the last thing you want to do is put the, like, say you're putting a car in a trailer, you don't want the car on the all the way to the back of the trailer, because what's going to happen is if you do that, it will lift the tongue, so it will lift up the back wheels, and you'll start losing traction on your drive wheels. So you want it down towards the front, so that. And then it starts to accentuate any sort of cracking, and you end up cracking the whip. So that could be really dangerous. There's a cool video where the guy's got like a toy car with a trailer on it, on a treadmill, and he puts the weight on the front, and the car, and he like pushes the car to upset it a little bit, and it wiggles, but then recovers really quickly, and he puts the weight on the back of the trailer and it wiggles, and it gets worse and worse, and then the car just crashes, you know. So you gotta be careful of that stuff. That's why, like, for example, when you're hauling doubles, the rear trailer can be heavier, but only by like 15%. So, you know, like if you have a trailer at 100%, you could put an 85 in the front and then 100 in the back, but that's about it. You know, you can't go any more than that, or else you're gonna have stability issues and could cause a crash. So, interesting stuff like that. I see somebody on the tractor in the street. That's probably got left there from yesterday. Yeah, when we get off. Let's go to the animal dealer. Okay, I'll look in there a second. Cat does a beautiful job of finding the most annoying place to sit when it sits there. I get this freaking bale unstuck. We'll get it unstuck with the tractor in a second here. But you can't sit there, bud. It's like sitting behind the keyboard and kicking it. Stop kicking it, bud. Please. Alright, good. So let's see. What is it looking like? So, gonna need a lot to get that done. City, I'm gonna get you in the movie if you don't stop kicking my keyboard. Check the chat. Okay, the 328 IC, it won't download for you? Okay. Let me save this really quick. Alright, we'll just reboot the game. How's it going there, Pokey? What's up with that? Oh, leave an update. I see what you're saying. Okay. I got you. I got you. Update, no content. Okay. This one right here, Citrus, the 328C pack.
281.
What, 281? Yeah, that, what, did it just get a new update?
I don't know, it says sign it up. I can update it. And I did, and now I can't join.
Okay, so we can't take it off or we lose it.
Yeah. Try and can you update it?
Yeah, I'll uninstall it and reinstall it, see if that, hopefully it doesn't fuck the game up. Hell is it now? Damn it, I need that mod. Okay, it's still downloading. Alright. Alright. Let's try it again. It was working for you the other day, right? Yeah, it was working. We were using it. So.
Yeah. I think we have to restart the game after it too.
Okay. Restart the game, is that what you said?
Yeah. After it's done updating.
Yeah, it's already downloaded. Alright, we'll see you later there, Pokey.
Man,
Okay, let's see. Could be something else too, like put the GPS mod back on. It could be an interference with that. Oh, you know what? It's probably John Deere 250. You had issues with that before, right? I had that selected.
The sprayer.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why that spray is not working for you. I haven't tested it myself, but I have tested it actually. I haven't sprayed with it, but I brought it in game. So we don't need that. So. Oh,
it works now.
Good. Yes. It must have been that then. All right, good. All right. When you grab that John Deere that's in the road, you get a second. Bring it back.
Yeah, I think I left one in town.
Yeah, it's in the main street of the town. Cat's giving me like a weird look because I'm touching him with the joystick, but he's like sitting right between it and the keyboard instead of being a normal person, sitting where normal people sit. But why are you being just like absolutely annoying?
He wants food.
He just ate. He's like, he had his food and he has a routine. He has his food, then he wants a treat right after. And then he tries to bug me for treats 3 more times to have more treats, and then he comes and he wants to sit and have a nap on my lap. And so he had his nap, he had his lap time for like 10 minutes, and then he decided he was going to sit in front of the keyboard and be obnoxious.
Cat behavior.
Yep. We'll see you there, Puzzle. Why this auto load trailer's not working right now. We're gonna be probably moving Heston bales pretty soon here anyway. I'd like to keep the little baler around, but I need to see what's up with this auto load trailer.
This tractor needs maintenance.
Okay.
Ease up.
Can you put on noise suppression? I hear everything banging around your room.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's just a Discord option. You put the noise suppression on, it won't trigger. How can I get this trailer to go into work mode? I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I'll be right back. I need to get coffee. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, I try to avoid auto-load myself, but the small bales, you kind of have to do it. We're going to be moving away from small bales here soon, so... I'd like to still do some, at least for making it easy for animals, but we'll see. Let's check all the animals here, animal view. Alright, health is 100% on cows, yay, yay, good. How's it going there, Sergeant? What's happening? Yeah, lease to own. I've been wanting to look at that. Go to the official mod hub. That's and look at the top downloaded. That's going to be your best thing. Here, I'll put a link. You know, this one, the game developers check this one out to make sure that the mods are good and it integrates with the game. So, like for example, if I put a new mod in, everybody gets a ping when they go to play that that this mod needs to be downloaded and just auto downloads. It's really nice and convenient. How's it going there, CG? What's happening? Let's tell you what my milk was. I meant to check on that. We have 6,900 liters of milk. We could do that. I still, like, there are not any good real tank. There's a couple that actually aren't too bad. Let me see. Alright, we might do... trying to not buy too early here, so we see what I want to buy. Are we looking on silage here? We got a lot of good silage. Excellent. So we have more coming soon. So excellent, excellent, excellent. Alright, so let's see. We are probably getting pretty close to being ready to do grass again in our fields. Probably go get some new vehicles. I have to kind of keep an eye on the money. We'll go into a little bit of debt for get the next wave of vehicles. And kind of change up some of the bale operations here. Yeah, so let's do that. I'm not quite ready to bale yet. But what we can do is get these vehicles moved here and then go from there. Yeah, so we're not, we're still growing. So we're close to being able to harvest the grass. All right, so first thing we need to do is look at tractors because we're under horsepowered at the moment for what we need. So we're going to the, we have these 6300 series. This one right here. This one just has no cab. And these are great workhorses for us. They go up to 105 horsepower, but we're low. So what we need to do is we're going to grab a medium here. And I think we're going to get the 4490s off the bat. And they're, like this one here goes up to a max of 175. These can go up to 190s. So we're going to probably pull the 190s. That'll get us where we can start to do it. So we essentially want these to be kind of the allegories to what we have now. We're going to keep what we have now and start running some of these. And so probably grab I'll get a 4-wheel drive. We'll do European spec because they're narrower, so they can go on the roads a little bit better. These are going to be our road tractors. Actually, do I want to do that or row crops? I don't know. We'll see. So 40, so that goes up to 228 if we do that. So we have 190, we'll go up to 228 for an extra 10 grand. I like the Continentals. Wheel setup, we could go wides on these. The issue is we can't run them in the road. So we have been having issues with, for example, like Citrus couldn't get up the hills with some of our tractors very well. So want to make this narrow spec. Attachers, we're going to put on... I think we're just going to go standard. Front loader, yes. We're going to have to get rid of the weights if I do front loader. So I'll leave the weights on. We can take them on and off in the barn. And we're going to probably... we can add GPS later. So we're not going to do it right now. I did reconfigure the GPS mod. So we're going to buy this. Okay, and then if I look, 643R, so we need that. Let's do right there. So front loader 643R is right here. Okay. And so that should set us up pretty good. I'm going to get us a new bucket so that we can have a little bit more capacity. I think there was a Vertex design bucket that I like, the high tip. Or is it this one here? And we're going to go max on this one, be front loader attacher, good, and I'm going to buy that. Alright, and next we need... We're going to have to go in a debt here, so that's fine. So we'll go... Grab another 100 grand of debt. Okay, good. And let's see, we want to go balers. And we're going to grab the Heston. Oof, that's expensive. That's what I want. Let's see. Yeah, I think we go right to Heston. I need more money, though. I need to see how much I can... I need to see how much this is going to cost me total. I need to see what I can take for a loan, because we're pushing it with this loan business. Let me really quickly check the horsepower requirement on the Heston. We should be good, but I want to make sure. 135, yeah, so we're good on that. So let's go ahead and take some debt. So we'll go up to like 200 grand in debt. The interest rates are pretty low, so it doesn't really matter. All right, Heston. There's BTK, there's Trellenbergs, there are Midas, Michelin's, BTKs. Kind of digging on either the Trellenberg or the BTKs. I think we'll do Trellenbergs, I think. Okay, we'll do regular spec. So this is the Heston 4900 case. We're gonna end up doing the one I had, but I'm just looking through the models here. Okay, so I think this was the one. Yep, that was the one. Additional options: standard storage and 2 fire extinguishers. Why the hell not? LED beacon standard, LED type 4. Alright. Yeah, we'll do that. Registration, no registration. Bale chute 1. Lizard accumulator. So we're going to grab the accumulator as well. Silage additive tank, yes. Alright, good. So that's going to get bought. Alright, and then we need the accumulator. So let's see. Forget what that's under. I think we'll check Heston. I think see if I can find it there. Of course not. I think it's under bale loaders here, right here. So this is the accumulator. So we will buy that. Alright. So I'll go grab that tractor. Okay. What is on chat on Discord here? Alright, sounds good. They're all too bad. Alright. Why can't I tab into that vehicle? There we go. Alright. Alright, so we got some new equipment here. The Heston baler is just absolutely, it puts out enormous bales, so we have to do very little. Like, we'll get very few bales per run, so it allows us to do some handheld, some more hand done. So, like, we manual attach, so you have to, like, hook up hydraulics, so that's all like that. And this vehicle has a really good model. Like, you can see the shifter on the right there. It just has, like, 22 gears. You just push it right through. Want you hook me up there, Citrus? And then you need a Z for the... Okay, PTO's hooked. I don't know why the block is still... Okay, the block disappeared. Nice, that's cool animation. There you go. Alright, nice. And that's it there. That should be hooked, alright. I didn't grab the bucket. Let me see. I gotta go grab the bucket. Got the bucket. Go around the building here. Where the hell did the bucket go? Did I not buy the bucket? Let me double check, make sure I have it. Okay, I didn't buy it, so I need to get it. Alright. So there's a bigger bucket here, so we can easier to load stuff, so. Alright. So there's a high tip bucket, so the bucket tips up so that you don't lose any of your height, because, you know, your arms will reach so far and then you end up, you know, you have to actively, you lose some of that height. So let me see if I can get it. It's getting annoying, I have to go select the front end. So like here, like a normal bucket, you bring it up, that's your height, and then you lose height as you dump. So like really that's the height. So that means that this is as tall as a trailer as you can have as the lip. And so so that cuts how high of a trailer you can dump into. A high tip, you keep it like this, and then you go like that. So that keeps the, you maintain your height, so you can tip into really tall trailers with that. So this will be very nice for that. There is a GPS mod, there is Courseplay. Couple mods. Again, look at the mod hub for that stuff. See, it's under the top downloaded mods. GPS by Wapster, I don't know who made Courseplay. Well, I love the Heston baler. This was then the Heath Super Chaser you can use at some point to chase them off. But this has a 4-bale accumulator, so what that will allow us to do is or a 3-bale accumulator, I believe. So the bales, it drops stacks at 3 bales at a time, and then you can, you know, so there'll be 3 next to each other in the field. So instead of you having to drive all around the field, you can drive to a stack of 3, load 3 onto the trailer, and then move on. So it saves you some time. They have had cool. What I would like to do is get. I have to see if they have it. I'm trying to minimum. I'm trying not to have to like download mods from other websites, because it makes it hard for people. But I may, if I can find a small bale accumulator. The benefit of that is the way those work is like it'll take like a stack of 8 bales, and so it takes 8 of those small bales, and then you drop it, so it'll be like a big square of 8 bales, and then you come in with a special tool that grabs them from the top, and so you can load them with a front end loader, and you load 8 at a time, so it's makes it pretty efficient. So this is why we were grinding out cash. As I had to go like 200 grand into debt just to get us going on this, but this will get us going. So this is like the late game baler for me. So we're not, this is going to be the baler we're going to be running for pretty much the rest of it. So we're done. Really, we kind of get that. We might get a Heath Super Chaser at some point, but that's kind of the main thing we do. Look at that Hell Hill there, citrus right up. Not even in first gear. Right up it, no problem. No, we're not selling that yet. I would like to keep it because it makes it easy to do animal feeding, but as we have to worry about how big the Heston is, one Heston bale might be too much. The other thing too is we can do variable size bales. So for example, like if we wanted to do it for feeding, we could go that, but we're not selling that yet. We'll have to decide. I can play for an hour and a half more. Okay, copy. Did I tag something? No, it was the pickup on the baler is touching the ground, so it slowed me down. Yeah, you see it's touching the ground, that's just too steep, it's hitting. There's the pickup on the baler is too low. Luckily the accumulator is hard attached, so I can actually steer backwards with the accumulator. Yeah, it's a big bucket. So like these, like when you're moving low density stuff like grass, silage, you can actually have a pretty big bucket because it doesn't weigh all that much. But this is, this is kind of the whole thing. Is it's like the little tractor was always good for going around the farm, but the we kind of needed to get to the point where now, for example, like feeding is going to take like 1-2 bucket loads to fill it up. It's a lot easier to move stuff around. So. Shut the lights off in that truck, I guess I did. Like, look at the size difference in the tractors here. This one has a long nose for the, probably has a really long inline diesel. This is an older model tractor, this one too. But 4 Series, but it's a good tractor. There we go. Alright, nice. Yeah, I think it's kind of neat. It puts in a stump, and then it brings out the hook on the actual landing gear. It's kind of neat. Nice, good, cool animation in that. All right, let's check. Let's go take a run over to the alfalfa field. I want to see what. Are you? I missed the chat. These aren't quite ready. Are you gonna treat that tractor like a baby? Try not to roll it over. Especially, this is gonna be our main vehicle for getting things tipped back over, because this one actually has the power. I need a bigger weight too. This has wheel weights. You can see the wheel weights. Maybe I didn't put wheel weights on, but this needs a big weight. I need to go get us a proper weight for this one at some point too. Oh, it's still growing. Okay, copy. This car is just like asking to be destroyed. I'm gonna, dude, you want me to run you over here, man? All right, so we can sleep the night here and get this moving, so we can do grass. There's really not much else we need here. Oh shit. Here, why don't you jump in the truck there, Citrus? I'm gonna try to load you with small bales, and we can go sell those bales off so that we can try to get those 2 contracts done, so you know we're hurting for money again. And we'll get rid of some of these small bales that we have an excess of. So I can dump them with this bucket and we'll strap them down. Curious if they'll fall out of that trailer. Let's do it, or fall out of that truck. Let's do a quick test. Make sure I'm there before I... Alright, go ahead and Control-I that and tip that. See if they fall out. Looks like they will. Nice. So why don't you actually grab the semi with the big trailer, Citrus, and we'll we can go deliver bales with that. Yeah, let's do that. Go grab that semi with the big trailer, and I'll just put these little bales in there. Yeah, it's like when I worked at the college, we had a very large bucket for the skid steers that, you know, looked oversized because we were just moving mulch with it. So like we couldn't put rocks in that bucket or sand or soil or anything that was super heavy, but what we could put in there is mulch because it's so light. So you can do really high volumes of light stuff. So like a lot of the stuff, like the silage and stuff, really doesn't weigh all that much. So you can put it in a big old bucket. The one of these buckets for the skids for the front end loader, Citrus, is even bigger. The high tip. crazy person here. Yeah, so we're just trying to finish up that contract. We have 2 contracts, and we screwed up, or I screwed up, somebody screwed up, and we were doing the wrong thing, so we needed to put these hay bales. So this will finish up the contract. That'll give us like another 16 grand by finishing that up. We lose the value of the bales, but yeah, you need to connect the hoses, or else the brake's gonna be on. Oh, right in. I need to spin around. You give me. I might be able to. Never mind. I might be able to get over the high side with the high tip bucket. Why don't you start helping me throw these in? Nice. Yeah, this high tip might tip high enough for me to do it. Test. That's why they made these high tips, is so you can get really tall trailers. You can still make them. Like right now, if I had to tip the bucket, this one would still probably work, but the high tip definitely works. So it's like, no, it's a good tool. Especially when we get into really big ops, we're going to need the semi first. A bunch of semis to do a bunch of this work. So the way that this tractor is being old school is essentially it's sequential gearboxes. So it has 14 gears forward and I think, 4 or 5 backwards. And so this one's, I can't change the ranges. And so like I did this when I built my 18-speed transmissions, and Stormarks was, modern day, you're changing your ranges, and so you're able to jump higher. And so like the other tractors, those 8300s or 8400s, they I could change 3 ranges. So you go through 4 gears and then you have 3 ranges, so it's actually faster because I can change the range. So that is like me actually jumping 4 gears by changing the range. And so this one is sequential, so I have to like tag it through to get to where I want to be. Just a different kind of way to do it. And this bucket's a lot more expensive because it has hydraulics on it, where a standard bucket's just a slab of metal. So I can pretty much touch it and dump them. We won't have any problems. These have beefy arms on this front loader too. It has cylinders in the top and the bottom. I've always liked the 4 Series. Dumped. This actually works out pretty neat. Here, let's see where we're at here, bill-wise. Not too bad. We can do probably another bucket. So these tractors also, you can easily you use a different handle to go in reverse and forward, so that allows you to stay in a higher gear. And the reason is you're constantly having to go backwards and forward in this type of stuff, so it's like I remember in the 710D, you had a big handle off the left side of the control of the steering column. Let's do. You just hit me with. Let's should be able to put one more in the back. I don't know how, I don't want everything to fall out on your way because that's gonna be a pain in the ass. So I'm gonna go around and the other side. Build this in. Oh, whoa. I'm steering the tractor. Yeah, they do silly nonsense now, like automatics for tractors. It's kind of miserable, but they make it pretty boring now. So it's one of the reasons I like the old school stuff. Is I like the manual stuff. Yeah, we could probably put another good stack in there. This is definitely the way to do it, Citrus. Without auto load. If we can find an accumulator for the small baler, that's not bad to do front loader work with either. Because I don't like the auto loads. I like to get all the front loaders. Size difference between this and the little John Deere is quite profound. Why don't we go with that, Citrus? We don't push our luck too much. Let's go in the animal dealer. He's a pretty tractor, though, I'll tell you that. I always like the way these fours look. The cab shape was my favorite when I used to. Let me see if I can find the was it 310D? I don't know. I think it's 310D. Didn't find it. But yeah, that looks like it. Yeah, this is. I used to drive one of these when I worked at the community college. He's gonna find a good representation of it. That's a good one there. Yeah, but this was a fun vehicle to drive. So let's see. So this is it here. So it's the 310D. It has a different nose. It has a more squared off nose. I think ours was a little bit rounded than this, but it has that same rounded cab, which was really cool. I like the rounded door, and then we had that big, just probably battery box there. But neat tractor to drive. We didn't have the backhoe on there. We just had the front loader, but it was fun. I never got to drive an articulated one. Always wanted to. But very, very neat. So we didn't have, the shifter was different. I'm trying to see if, let me see if I could find the interior. I'll kind of show you how it worked in there. Like it was, you don't have to shift gears. You can leave it in the higher gears. I'm trying to see if I can find from the driver's position here. That one's not the one I used. So it's like the other John Deere there we have on this farm. It's between your legs. I'm trying to find it really quickly here. I don't see it, but I'll kind of I can show you in the other one. The other tractor, how it was on the 310D. So like the way you would operate on the 310D, let's check this one. So like you had handles underneath your feet, like those two orange handles there, and then you had the arm controls over to your right. So it was a big handle, and it just had a little black button on top, and that was your clutch. So you have an electric clutch, and you would just tap it and shift. And so like down here you had 4-speed transmission essentially on the floor, and then you had a shuttle handle on the left side of the steering wheel, and it would go forward for forward, neutrals, middle, and back for reverse. And then what you would do is you would stay in drive, and you would click the clutch, and you'd reach down with your left hand, take your hand off the steering wheel, and pull it in the next gear. And then yeah, I think it was a 4-speed. And then so like a lot of the guys would just leave it in third gear and never change gears. And those of us who were like better with it would switch gears. So we would, go through the 4 gears on the floor. So you had to reach down to the floor. So it was kind of a pain. But you're on a farm generally using that stuff for construction. This is a better system. Like so, you see that handle. I assume that's the brake. And then, so this one you shift into reverse like that, and then as I walk down the gears, you can see there's 4 reverse gears there. And then when I go forward, it puts it over here, and then I have 14 gears to walk through here. See? You see, so you walk through those gears there, and then if you go into neutral, I don't think this animates perfectly correctly. And then those would be your different handles for your 3-point hitches. You have two brake pedals. So that's your throttle. There, going up. That's how you hold your throttle. But kind of neat. And then I bet, let me see. Now this one doesn't have the shuttle. So let me see if I can find. I'm trying to find Citrus camera, and then I'm gonna go use the facilities myself. There we go. All right, I'll be right back, guys. What happened here, Citrus?
Couldn't do anything.
Okay.
When you left, like, can shift gears, switch vehicles, walk.
Yeah, it looks like the game crashed. I'll reboot it. We're way back behind. We're way back from where we were. Yeah, we're back before we bought the Heston baler. Shit. What the hell just happened? Oh, synchronizing with the player. Okay. Hey, you want to go drive that back from the store? I clicked to it like 5 times here. Tell me if the bucket's there, Citrus.
It's not here.
Okay, I'll buy it. Alright. Should have everything there we need. You got the Heston, the accumulator, the front loader, and the bucket. Over. I tend to wait for some. I'm playing with people who have been on the server for a while. Been on the Discord for a while. They're Tanner. We're probably not gonna play for too long today. you're good. All right, you're good to go. All right. Great demand at Chez Miché et Friteau. What? Great demand for what? Suck. You suck. There you are. Park that, and then I'm gonna save us. At least for that progress saved. gonna save quick. Alright, why don't you load that trailer up? You load that trailer up, citrus with that bucket. Hello? Okay, that's fine. I picked that one up. Drive over it. Hammer that turn so hard. There we go with that. Go. I refreshed it, see if that helps you. I just loaded in my own live stream when I went to the bathroom there and it was fine, so I don't know if it's on your end or what. Oh nice, we're gonna be able to load the milk tanks a lot easier now. They're kind of a pain in the ass with the smaller loader. Should've gone with bales first. Bales first. count right this time. I keep forgetting to count. Make sure we count. Oh. Yeah, those are gonna go for contract. Yep. They're going to the animal dealer. Alright, it's 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 8 or 10, something like that. I think I'm leaning towards here for what I need. Let's try this. It's 27, so that should be about what we need there. It's 30, 50, so what was that? 8, 10, something like that. Now we have a proper tractor citrus to get you up hills. Yeah, this is for the contracts.
Yay.
Are they done? No.
Not really.
Okay. Yeah, I have no clue, Yonkers. I literally just opened it up myself and it was working perfectly fine, so I don't know what the deal is. Refresh your browser, try that. Go backwards. Reverse, 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 reverse. Yeah, I literally just opened up the stream and it's working perfectly fine on my phone, so. Yeah, so it's on your end there, Yonkers. Go. That full? Did we full then? Yep. That's nice citrus. It takes about a 53% of a bucket if I put in 8 bales in there for food. So that's perfect. Key makes that easy to load. Oh, he's back. Here, go with that tractor. Eventually we'll have to buy some of those three-wheelers there, Citrus, so that we can actually, we don't have to tab into vehicles, we can just drive around the three-wheelers.
Be right back.
not happening to anyone else or me, so I don't know what the deal is. Literally just checked it, like I said. Played fine. I'm not going to do anything about it when it works fine on my side, and I just opened up the YouTube video on my phone. It worked perfectly fine, no glitches, nothing. So. Citrus, how it's running for him when he gets back. Get in there, you. Get in there, you. Go. Collision on that exhaust pipe. Sergeant, are you joining us?
I'm back.
Nice. Alright, you're good to go. Whenever you're ready. I want a feeding barn. Set up a feeding barn at some point. Feeding barn, there was a cool one on one of the previous, I think it was 19, I had one. It was really cool. It essentially is a pit, and the feeder wagon drives in the pit, and then you have wheel loaders in there, and you have piles of all this different stuff. So you just grab from each pile, and you're like, 2 scoops from this pile, 1 scoop from this pile, and just load, man, it was kind of neat. I stopped counting my bales too, which is not good. full yet. This one, the chewer that ends up chewing up the bales is right at the top. So if you hold it there, they'll get chewed up and go in. If you drop them, they'll go past it and land in the middle. They'll get chewed up. Let's see where we're at here. And we're pretty much good to go here. And then we want to change the tip to the right side so that we spit out on the right side this time. Oh, I dumped out of the back. I didn't mean to dump out of the back. It works, but I did dump out of the back. I went to back instead of right side. How nice, there's bales going. 93, 94, come on, let's get finished. Hoping it hits 100, come on. 97, come on, get there so we don't have to make another trip. 98, keep going, Citrus. Yay, one's done. We still have one for the other one? Shit. Yeah, we still have... that sucks. 47's completed, though, at least. I don't know what it is. I refreshed it. There's nothing I can really do on my end. Could be a YouTube problem, but I literally, like I said, I'll open it on my phone again. I'll open it and stick it in front of you guys. There's nothing I can do then if it's just YouTube or your internet's issue. See, I don't have any issues on my end. Like, is this what it's doing? Is it going in a loop? Because it's mine's gonna continue the loop. Like, I'm playing on my phone. No problem on my phone. Yeah, so I'm having no issues with it. I don't know what the deal is. Why you guys are having issues? It is working on my end. I got the live stream on my phone. It's working fine, so I don't know. It's got to be either a YouTube issue or a localized issue or something that's not to do with my end because it's working. Try to check it out. Do not know. Alright, so they're pretty much up to max food. Let's see. I think these guys are all set. Yeah, these guys are good. They've got 2 bales sitting in there. Quickly check. I want to look for see if there's a bale accumulator for the small. So like these are how they work in real life. They're really kind of neat. Let's see. Open. I'm trying to find a good image that I can open. So like this bale accumulator, it goes up this chute and then it falls in here, and then when they drop them, it leaves a big stack on the ground, and then you only have to pick up. You know, like this is another type here, so it leaves a stack there, and they're kind of neat. They're mechanical, so as they go through the different rings, they hit a little switch, and it will move the bale. It's all spring load, and then they reset it. So like here's one from it doesn't say which version of the game, so it'd be nice to find an accumulator for that. And then like the Heston accumulator does this essentially. You know, they go on there. And then you drop 3 stacks next to each other, so that's kind of neat. So like this is a model for that. So I'm trying to find if they have them. That I can download. And then you use something like this to pick them up. So you just go to 1. I would love to find this baler for 22, but it's not on the official mod hub, so I'd like to find it at some point. Hopefully, I wish more people would put them on there. So like this is, I still don't know what version of the game that is. And then like this is the thing you grab them with. So you come in with the tractor, and so you don't have to make as many stops. But there's another model of accumulator. So they're kind of neat. So I'd like to see if we can get one for the game, but that looks like it's in game. Let's see. I don't want to watch. Okay, that's the website, but that's yeah. But yeah, it'd be nice to get a little accumulator for the small bales. I know they've had them in previous versions, but not everything gets ported over. Could try porting them over myself at some point, but would be nice to have one. FS22 small bale. Yeah, see, I can't. There's no other keywords that I could search for. This would be a cool baler to have, but I can't get it off the official mod hub, so I don't really want it. This is a cool accumulator there. That's an accumulator truck. I like to find an accumulator. Let's see. Usually I like doing image searches because I can very quickly pick out if it's for the game or not, and often the information below you can tell the version. All right, let's see. Do a couple searches around some of the other websites. This website just bugs me to turn on ads. There's nothing there. Yeah, so I gotta even see some of the other websites that have it. Not too many people will run small bales. Yeah, not too many people are running small bales, so it doesn't surprise me that they don't have that on there. But it would be nice so that we could front-end load some of the small stuff. Fit through this gate. I do. Excellent. I need the thing from the other side. So these liquid tanks, they hook onto a front loader attachment. So what I did was get the I got the adapter to turn they hook onto a telehandler attachment. So I got the, this is a, if I can speak English, this is an adapter to turn front loader to a telehandler, so that allows us to haul them. As you can see, it's going to be a lot easier to load trailers with this than it was the other one. Oh, I see, such as the back, alright. Load this in the trailer one here. A lot easier to load with this thing. I don't even have a weight on the back. Little tractor is definitely on the small side. 4, which is never good. Never good to glitch the stuff in past the collision. It's never good. It's past the collisions. Okay, yep. Yeah, I'll dump this last dump in. Ready to go. Probably take a break after that myself. I'll work on some stuff for Stormworks. Alright. Just toss this one in that fell off, and I'll settle those down a little bit. You got them? Nice. Often the way a lot of this works is not always, but they it essentially deletes the bale and puts a new one in your hand or on the trailer. So often just grab them and get them out of the collisions like that. Alright, good. So we got enough for feeding, and then be ready to cut fields again pretty soon. Cows are in good shape at the moment. Yeah, they're good. Looks like we got 2 extra Angus cows that so must have reproduction must have gone through. Check production. Okay, butter, chocolate. All right. Check the chickens. Chickens, like they had no egg. Okay, there's eggs there. All right. Oh, it's probably okay. Yeah, we're up on chicken eggs now. At first, it didn't populate them. It was showing 0 eggs. Now we're up 1,000 eggs. Okay. Let's check what is the price of eggs. Did I pass it? There it is. So let's see the rest. Farmer shop is taking the most. There we go. Looks like we're gonna need even more for that field. We'll just keep the contract open. Dump a couple Heston bales there. We'll finish it later. It's good to get some of these old. These are old bales from the previous season, so might as well get rid of them while we get new ones in. Nice. Check there's a potential mod I could use to help us with feeding. Have to see. Check cows again for silage. Jump off. I'm gonna jump off here when citrus goes in a minute. Let's see. Slurry. Okay, I'll go fill up that slurry. No, he's got the truck, so I can't do it right now. And then the fields are getting close to being ready if we look at the map. So this is almost ready, so that'll be ready soon for alfalfa, and then the grass is getting there too. So grass is getting close as well to being ready to harvest. I like the new Heston bale. This would be good. Nicely modeled. It's a good model. I like this color too on it. Well, you can see like these bales are absolutely enormous. It's a huge bale. So I wish I could color match this out. Maybe we can go in the files and do something. Laylee Welger. No. I tried getting Black Sheep Modding's pressure washer, and for some reason it's not working. I couldn't. It's supposed to be in miscellaneous, and I couldn't get it out of miscellaneous to use it. So don't know what the deal is. Your citrus back. Alright, y'all sit there, citrus. Alright, thank you for the help.
Yeah.
Alright, let me just quickly do the outro businesses, and then I think I'll go take a break. Alright, so thank you to Citrus for hanging out and playing today. Thank you to Side Mountain, FS Gamer, Connor Boyle, Danny, Miles World, Sergeant Chaos, Aaron Repairs All, and Citrus for being members. Thank you, Chicken Store, for being a patron. Thank you to all the subscribers. If you've yet to subscribe, please consider subscribing. Like the video, thank you, so others can find it. And we'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Yeah.